Good morning, YouTube. So I was reading a scripture this morning, and I was reading in John, and then I went over to reading in Psalm, and I just kind of flipped it open. I wasn't even really going to read anything else, but as I was listening to worship music and I was praying, even before I was praying, I was just reading scripture. God was speaking to me. And I just find it so amazing that God can speak to you without you even opening your mouth and talking to him first. He just literally started speaking to me exactly what I needed to hear that morning before I even told him what I needed. And as I was listening to worship music, I was flipping through my Bible and it just fell kind of open onto Psalm 86. So I just want to read a little bit of that today. Psalm 86 says, "Hear me, Lord, and answer me, for I am poor and needy. Guard my life, for I am faithful to you. Save your servant who trusts in you. You are my God, have mercy on me. Lord, for I call to you all day long. Bring joy to your servant, Lord, for I put my trust in you." That just really hit me this morning because right now I'm unemployed. And I've been looking for work. I've been looking for a job and putting in application after application for months now. And I just haven't been able to land anything. And of course, we're in really hard times right now. And a lot of people are going through the same thing. A lot of people are unemployed. They're either on unemployment and getting checks through the government, or they're just like me, living at home. I have my needs met. But at the same time, I just kind of feel this void because I'm not doing anything. If it feels like I'm not actively doing anything with my life. Sorry, I have a lot of mucus in the mornings. But I know that this season is temporary, and I know that God has a plan for me in this season of unemployment. But it's still frustrating at times when everyone else around me is working and getting jobs. Even my sister just the other day got a job that I was supposed to have. But for some reason, I won't go into that. It just didn't work out for me. So it's just can be very frustrating. And sometimes like I'm not perfect. And sometimes I lose my joy in seasons like this where I'm not being very productive. And that psalm really hit me. It almost brought me to tears, and it was like God just speaking to me again without me even putting in any effort. It literally just fell open onto that page, and I would read the rest of that psalm, but it's pretty long. So if you want to go and read that yourself, maybe it'll speak to you this morning, but that's in Psalm 86. So also just know, if you're struggling as a Christian and you've been a Christian for quite some time, like I've been a Christian since I was 7 years old. That's when I made that commitment to God and I got baptized. If you're struggling with anything, just know, like, you're not alone. You can be a Christian all your life and still have struggles. You might not have struggles that are as prominent as you had when you were maybe a brand new Christian. It might not be a struggle within your flesh as much as it is a spiritual struggle. And God always brings me back to a verse. The first commandment, I believe, it's love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And probably the hardest part of that verse for me is to love the Lord with all my mind. Because my mind can sometimes get weak, and that's one of the things God spoke to me about this morning. He encouraged me actually, and helped me to realize my weakness in that area. So I really need to continue to pray on that and continue to trust the Lord and to give me strength in that area. And it's just another area that I can work on. So just wanted to share that this morning. I hope you guys are having a great day, and if you're working, I hope that your job isn't stressing you out. And if it is, I hope that the Lord will comfort you and meet your needs and provide rest for you. And if you're unemployed like me, just don't lose your joy. Keep pursuing God and know that He has a plan for you, and spend time with Him, because sometimes I feel like I am only going to hear from God if I'm like in a deep prayer session, like, and intentionally am like sitting there like listening and waiting for Him to like come in and speak to me, when a lot of the times like He can't speak to me through that, but sometimes He just wants me to prevent that opportunity. And I don't even know how to explain it. Just sit with Him. And that's what He did today. I didn't even really have to make an effort. I just opened my Bible and I started reading, and I heard Him start speaking to me. And it didn't even have anything to do with what I was reading. I was reading in John. It didn't have anything to do with that, but the Lord just started speaking to my spirit. And I heard things that I know I couldn't have thought of myself. And I probably wouldn't have encouraged myself in, but God knows exactly what I need, and He knew what I needed this morning. So He just saw that my heart was available and open to hear what He had to say, and He spoke to me. So just know that God can speak to you as long as you're just coming to Him and you're available. It really doesn't take much effort, but you have to prevent you have to open up that door for Him, because He's always standing at the door knocking all day long. It says He's standing at the door knocking, and we just have to be available and answer that door when we're ready, or when He knocks. Yeah. All right, guys, have a great day and happy fall. It's the first day of fall. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.